playoffs. It's the Buccaneers and the Lions, and it comes your way next.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Ford Field. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 31. He finds the open man there, complete. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They go play action on 1st. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for no gain. Second and 10 now. Fires over the middle, caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up. Throwing is gone. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Mayfield set to pass. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First and 10 from the 41. Now here's Mayfield. Quick hitter complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Throwing, Baker. Got a man open, complete. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this flight. There's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Goff. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Goff. He's got it, room to run. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Well, I'm fairly certain he left his leg up there just an extra half second to try to draw the flag, but hey, you still got to be able to avoid running into him if you're the defender.
You know, Kate, you make a great point, and I've always wondered what these kickers and punters do in their meetings. I think they do that. They put on a pretty good show so they can draw a penalty.
And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Third down and 18.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Baker now. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Jukes one defender. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. To throw is Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. So no return on that punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. The offense headed out now for Detroit. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They'll run here on 1st down. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He completes it in traffic. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Goff setting to throw. He splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's down after getting this up to the 4th. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Tampa Bay sending its offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Again, this is White. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. On target to Godwin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Baker to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
The give here on second. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Man in motion, headed right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Got it. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
14, Lions 3.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Lions offense returning to the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw, gone. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Finds his man, it's Godwin. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. It's the same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another two added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the two-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. White trying this straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Hauled in by Godwin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Quick hitter complete. He loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Up the middle, here goes White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's White again. And he gets this forward to the 19. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Throwing, Baker. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. Here's Baker. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Buccaneers hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see
Previous
if this
play
was
is under
indeed
review.
a touchdown. All right, Brock, so 6 points hinge on whether he secured that football without it hitting the ground.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. Most defensive-minded head coaches, when there's a score at play here, points at play on the board, you're going to take the risk and make this challenge.
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Goff. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Desperation time on 4th down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Buccaneers and receiver Chris Godwin getting set for another go. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 16. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Lions 9. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Now this offense getting set to work here. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Gone. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down. First and 10.
Off to the air now. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde.
Well, you put more dime defenders on the field, and what you really see are so many more eyes. Remember, as a quarterback, you drop back, and you love to see those linebackers. You love to see base defense, but you get those DBs on the field, and it feels like everybody's looking at you, and it can lead to takeaways just like that.
Here come the Bucs on offense now. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous, right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Throwing off the play fake here. He's got a man left. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Baker now. On the move, headed right. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just 1 off that single-game record. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain, he did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle. The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball. It sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Well, Brock, obviously an error on the quarterback's part to make that throw, right? But credit his effort to take that pick and turn it into an even bigger play.
And the race is on. After that ball is in your hand, now it's on you as that returner to get out in front of those offensive players before they can react, change direction, and ultimately track him down. The initial advantage always goes to the guy making the pick, and he took it to the house.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back to the air following the pick-6. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 42. This is hauled in by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I'm just going to say, maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
He gets this one to Peoples-Jones. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Looking to throw, Goff. Gets this to Montgomery. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing is gone. Throw left side, complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Goff setting to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Lions take a small chunk off that lead. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. And what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The give now to White. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Back-to-back carries here. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.